Oh, this is probably another guppy. Sure is shaking his head a lot. No, that's a big gag. Nice. Go start recording. Woo.
And a boy. Thought I had the net out already. Good.
This is a growed one. Who's your daddy?
Healthy.
Hey Eli.
Yes.
20 pounds.
Nicely done.
Kevin.
20 pounds.
Kevin.
Yes, sir.
20 pounds, everything.
20 pound and $20.
Yeah.
Hey, I held on to that shark on 20 pounds, man.
$28.99.
$28.99.
Getting it done.
Practically 30.
No, $28.99. Now folks, that was a gag right there. We're waiting for this tide to start moving. The tide is slack right now, and I lost a couple of good fish. We thought Eli had a really good one, and it ended up being a nurse shark gumby. So then I hooked this one, and I thought, oh, that's another nurse shark, the way it was shaking its head and but it was digging. So today I'm fishing with a few of my sponsors. Got Mike from Levin Law, Kevin from Reef and Reel, Eli from High Sources. Eli. He's usually big fish Eli, but I think that's gonna be me today. But we're sitting out in 75 feet of water. We jumped around, we've investigated some new spots. This one is some numbers that were gifted to me, so I came out here. I've never fished here before, and it's called a gag spot, and sure enough, there it was. But anyway, we're gonna see what we're gonna do. We've got a major feeding time coming up. Let's see what we can catch.
We're doing it the old-fashioned way with an anchor.
Yes, we're anchored up again, but the trolling motor's getting fixed tomorrow. So. Oh! That wasn't a gumpy.
Oh, that was another good one.
Huh?
That looked like another good one.
Yeah, it was.
Had to be, right?
Son of a.
And you can edit that curse word out, Todd. Okay. Son of a biscuit is what you should have said. Oh!
Swing and a miss.
Swing batter.
You better not be another Gumby. No, it's a big gag.
All in one.
Is it really? Oh.
Another nurse shark?
Yeah.
Gumby!
Big fish for sure.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Is that all you can catch?
Apparently today it is.
Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe I won't read just yet. There you go.
Nice fish. Boom.
You try to outdo me, but
We'll see what
I
happens.
don't know. It's gonna be close.
I switched that jig head back.
Yes, yeah, see?
On that slacker.
He put on, now,
We're not gonna name drop what I had on. Okay.
he put on a competitor's, what we would call yellowtail jig, and I was giving him crap about it. He hooked a fish and it broke off, and I laughed. And he goes, give me one of the slackers. Gave him one of the slackers, and bam, what does he catch? Yeah, buddy. I think mine's bigger.
I think yours is bigger too.
Yeah.
I'll still take them.
That's a good one, though.
We'll take it. We were just about to move too.
Yeah, we were. So, Eli,
Where did those come from? What?
I think it was just in the net.
Oh.
So what's going on your side of the boat?
I have no idea. I'm catching lizardfish, sharks,
Blue runners.
blue runners.
Oh, Lord. It's amazing, though. We think he's on the other side of the ledge to where he's on the sand side.
Yeah.
And I keep telling him to come over here and fish, and I think he's probably going to do it now. He should. Because I'll just move up to the front of the boat. I swear to God, between you and Kevin, or you and Mike,
Gag tried to kick the bucket out of the.
Mike Light's throwing him overboard. Woo! Right, Mike?
If I can. Only keepers though.
Yours is bigger, Mike.
What do you mean, Mike?
Odd.
Yeah.
I know. Can't get anything right today.
Right when I switch over to shrimp.
Right?
Wow.
That was just drifting that pinfish down on the slacker. Just feeding it.
Yeah. Yep.
Just took off.
Welcome to the all-new Reef and Reel store. This fishing superstore is now the largest in Pinellas County. The open concept floor plan makes it very shoppable and comfortable to be in. The store is stocked up with the best performance fishing products in the industry. Come out and visit us today.
Working for me.
What did Chad tell you about that? A knot?
Yeah, he taught me how to do this one, but it's not working.
Well, it worked. You got that in the boat. That big porgy. Which is not a sheep's head.
Not a sheep's head. Just got the black stripes.
It's a sheep porg.
Sheep pork. Uh-oh.
Oh, here's the critter on the way
Yeah.
down.
What are you doing up here?
Not a whole lot.
Come on, man. Are you still on the 50 or whatever size lead?
Yeah.
that-
You think that's the problem?
I can almost guarantee you that's the
I'll
problem.
switch it up.
I mean, there's one
He's-
distinct difference
yeah.
at the back of the
Yeah. Mike's been fishing with heavier leader, and somebody asked not too long ago, can you do an episode where somebody's using heavier leader and you guys are using lighter leader? Well, this is what we're doing. Mike, what was the last fish you caught? How long ago was it?
About 20 minutes ago it was a lizardfish.
Yeah, okay. So, folks, you might get broke off quite a bit on 20 and it's frustrating, but at the same time, you're gonna hook more fish. Would you rather hook more fish or would you rather sit here like this for a half an hour?
I'm really hoping I catch a whopper right now while he's doing this.
They're going and looking at it and swimming right by it and going right to mine.
All right, we'll switch it up. I think my bait's gone. I'm not even.
You didn't feel it because that line's so heavy. Poor Mike. Well, folks, I wanted to go ahead and get into the logbook for this trip. It's something that's really important to me, and if you guys kind of pay attention, it gives you an idea of what's going on. Now, this was filmed last week, midweek, so the conditions have changed a little bit, and they're going to change a lot more after today, which is Tuesday. We have got a major front coming through, and we'll talk about that on the Friday Fishing Forecast. But on this day, we had a minor feeding time from 9:34 to 10:34 a.m., and that's when we were catching those gags. So the bite was really good during the minor feeding time. It was the start of the incoming tide offshore, and so we finally got the tide moving, and that's when we started catching the fish on that incoming tide. And the salooner, that minor feeding time, is when it started really happening. We had cloudy skies, so I think there was a small front coming in, so that had the barometric pressure fluctuating just a little bit. So it does help when the barometric pressure is fluctuating and not staying in one spot. If it gets to high pressure and it stops, then the fish will shut down. And then the same thing with the low pressure. When it gets to the lowest part and it stops falling, then they'll shut off. And if it stays low, they'll shut off and they won't eat. But if you get a fluctuating barometric pressure, that's when the fishing is pretty good, especially in the beginning of a low pressure coming in. Like with this front coming in today, I guarantee that the bite is probably going off. I should have gone and fished, but I had way too much to do. The water temperature was 78 degrees, and it's gone up since then. It got up to like 81, 82 this last weekend, but that water temperature is going to change a lot. So I think it's really going to fire up the gags inshore and offshore, and it's going to fire up the hogfish offshore. The snapper, I think, are going to start changing their diets a little bit. We haven't been catching a lot of mangrove snapper offshore, but I think that they're going to start changing their diets to crustaceans. So keep that in mind. If you want to target snapper, I would start looking at maybe bringing some kind of crustacean with you, even if it's mangrove crabs, fiddler crabs, or shrimp. I would definitely bring some kind of crustacean if you want to start targeting mangrove snapper. So anyway, that's the logbook for this week, and let's go ahead and finish off this video and show you the fish that we caught. And I want to say thank you to the sponsors that went fishing with me this day. It was a pleasure having Mike from Levin Law Group, Kevin from Reef and Reel, and Eli from High Sources on the boat this day. And we had a lot of fun, had a lot of laughs, of course, as we always do. So let's go ahead and get into the ending of this video, and this is the logbook for this week's video. Well, folks, we had a great day on the water. It was a ton of fun with those guys. It is always a blast with them. I want to say thank you for coming out with me and supporting us. And if you guys are out there looking for a lawyer, if you're looking for a tackle shop, if you're looking for a cleaning service that does commercial cleaning, you can definitely get in touch with those guys. Eli is High Sources. He's the commercial cleaning guy. Then you have Kevin with Reef and Reel. They have the beautiful store in St. Pete. And then you have Mike Boyle with Levin Law Group. And so if you guys are looking for anything like that, please get in touch with those people. Help support the people that support us and support this channel. Again, we caught a lot of great fish, had a lot of good laughs. We caught porgy, we caught grouper, we caught Spanish mackerel, we caught lane snapper, all kinds of stuff. So it was a fun trip. It was nice to get out with them. I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching. We really appreciate all the support. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.